We were recently given this short 1-minute clip that's a part of the next episode in House of the Dragon. With the time jump occurring and it looking like it's jumping forward just short of a decade, I thought I'd break down this clip and explain all that there was to take away from it. So let's get into it. Here is Princess Rhaenyra is summoned by Queen Allicent, clip explained. Just to let you know, this video will contain spoilers. The clip opened up with Laenor Velaryon entering and stating the words, "A boy, I've just heard, well done. Where are you going?" To which Rhaenyra responded, she wants to see him. This is alluding to Queen Allicent wanting to see the baby that Rhaenyra has just given birth to. This is also taken a mere moment after the baby has just been born as well, demanding that she wants to see it right away. It showed that Alicent is likely wanting to see if the baby is Laenor's, Rhaenyra's husband's, as she's had a child with another individual before. So this would show if Rhaenyra had been going against what a traditional marriage, especially one for the future queen, is like. Tying into the line that we saw in the episode 6 trailer, to have one child like this is a mistake, to have 3 is an insult, and also the line of "people have eyes," showing that her actions are not going to go unnoticed, and people will know again that she's had a child with somebody who she's not married to, and it could cause troubling opinions amongst the public, and further raise the anger and lack of a want for her to be on the Iron Throne, subjecting Rhaenyra to the pain and suffering of having to walk out immediately after giving birth shows that she's prepared for Rhaenyra to suffer, along with also knowing that her mother died during childbirth as well, but still making her go through it was a way of showing that she doesn't care for what she puts her through, especially considering that we heard how painful it was when Laenor asked if it was painful, and she didn't say a word. Also the fact that when she set to walk up the stairs she was in agony and had to stop before proceeding, but she carried on as she wanted to look strong. As they were walking up the stairs, Laenor said, "What could she possibly want? I thought we were past this," showing that ever since Alicent didn't believe her father, Otto Hightower, and took the side of Rhaenyra, she hasn't been able to trust her, and knows that she's likely not going to be having a child with her husband. Alicent is using her power as queen to demand things and to assert dominance over Rhaenyra. This clip also spoke a lot about Laenor and Rhaenyra's marriage and friendship, and that they're still standing by the agreement that they spoke of when they were younger before the wedding had even occurred. Laenor prefers the company of men to women, and we saw that Sir Joffrey Lonmouth, his love interest, was killed on the night of the celebrations in episode 5 by Sir Criston Cole. But it looks as though Laenor is still standing by Rhaenyra, and is prepared to father the children even though they're not directly related to him, and is extremely supportive of his wife and cares deeply for her, even though the both of them are not romantically engaged or attracted to each other. With Alicent mentioning in the trailer 3 times, this leads me to think that this is Rhaenyra's 3rd child outside of her marriage, and that would make the baby Joffrey Velaryon. Despite Laenor fathering him, it's rumoured that Sir Harwin Strong is the biological father to the boy, so I imagine the romance between Rhaenyra and Sir Harwin is something that we may see develop in next week's episode. The fact that Alicent is calling to see the baby immediately and the king not being anywhere to be seen also makes me think that King Viserys is in an extremely unwell state. We saw in the episode 6 preview that his condition looked as though it had deteriorated a lot, so Alicent could be calling the shots and be going behind the king's back. The next episode is titled The Princess and the Queen, so I do think we'll likely spend a lot of time seeing how the once best friends are turning into enemies, and Alicent is destined to sit Aegon on the throne instead of allowing Rhaenyra to place herself upon it. Emma Darcy in this small clip alone delivered an extremely strong performance, and you could feel the pain that she was feeling, the discomfort, yet also the love for the child that she was holding when she looked down and gave a warm smile to Joffrey to ensure that he was okay. John McMillan also allowed us to see our first true look at Laenor outside of a small segment with not much dialogue, and the affection that the character looks as though he's going to hold for his wife and the children that are not his is admirable, and shows that he does truly care. I'm looking forward to seeing exactly how it's going to go. So, there you have it. Princess Rhaenyra is summoned by Queen Allicent, clip explained. If you want to see more videos on House of the Dragon such as endings explained, theories and predictions, and character breakdowns, then click on the I button, or alternatively you can head over to my channel where you'll find them all. If you'd like to give me a show or movie that you'd like me to review, then head over to my Twitter, @BrainPilot_, and tweet me what show or movie you'd like me to review next. And finally, if you'd like to see what I rate the latest movies that don't quite make the cut to getting a dedicated video, then head over to my Letterboxd profile. It's where I rate the latest releases in real time. What do you think is going to happen next? Leave a comment down below, and don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you next time.